If you like Art the Clown, oh boy, we got a treat for you. Welcome to another episode of the Popcorn Confessional. This is Dave from Nerdbox, and I'm accompanied by my wife Jenn, also from Nerdbox. And on this episode, we are talking about the Jester. So fire up that Jiffy Pop and meet us in the booth.
Estranged sisters try to piece their lives together after the tragic death of their father. However, they soon encounter a malevolent being known as the Jester, who terrorizes all who cross his path in a small town on Halloween night.
First, let's address it right off the top before we talk about the movie itself. When you watch the trailer and you see some of the actions of the Jester in this movie, you're going to say, looks like Art the Clown, reminds me of Joaquin Phoenix. But the Jester actually has been around since 2016 in a series of short films that came out. And the first one was filmed over 4 days in June of 2016. So the Jester has been around, but you can definitely tell that there's some Art the Clown influence in this, because there are several scenes during this movie where you hear the little chimes and sounds that you heard in All Hallows Eve. This movie, The Jester, it's a little different from your normal slashers. It is another one that is very character driven and very story deep. And it's actually pretty damn entertaining. I actually liked all of the characters in this film. So I enjoyed seeing Emma deal with her personal struggles now that her father had passed away, and it brought her home, and she's dealing with guilt and anger and all these mixed bags of emotions, while her estranged sister Jocelyn is trying to bring them together and have a family once again. So we get to see this kind of play out throughout the entire film, while you have the Jester, who is slowly stalking them for reasons that are not known, or maybe that went over my head. But I'm fine with that. I don't really need to know those details.
I think I understood it a little bit as to what the Jester was.
I think so too, but I don't want to say it on camera.
I'm not going to say it on camera. Yeah, because I feel like it would be a spoiler. So I'm not going to say it on camera. You can, kind of watch it and, figure it out for yourself, or tell us what you think privately, of course. But yeah, I think I have an idea of what was going on with that.
Yes, me too. Now, the Jester, I love the mask. It's one of the most important things in a slasher film. Outfit's good because you got a mask and he's not all in black. Thank God.
No, he's wearing orange because, Halloween.
So he has some interesting kills in the movie.
Yeah, he does. He uses magic to do to perform most of his kills, which is pretty interesting to see. And he does have a lot of the Art the Clown like qualities. Like he's, he'll just kind of be like super like annoying, like in your face, and you're like, go away. And he's just like, why should I? Like, so that was cool.
Yeah, and like Art, he likes to play games with people. So if you've had a hankering for something like Terrifier 1 and Terrifier 2, and you've watched those movies over and over again, you need something a little different, this is definitely the route to go. Now, I would like to say that the Jester is PG-13 compared to Art the Clown.
Yeah.
But there are some kills in this that I was like, well, not as bad as Art the Clown. Maybe he's a soft R.
Yeah, I think he's probably like a soft R, whereas Art, I would give him more than an R. For some of his kills.
All the characters in this film are fantastic. Like the friends in the movie weren't annoying. They were relatable. So it's like, oh man, I probably hang out with these people. They're pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I liked them.
There's little bits of comedy thrown in here and there to break the tension of the entire film.
Yeah.
And then the only thing I have to say is when we get to the ending, I was a little disappointed in the ending. So everything was really good, and then we get to the ending, I was like, it's a little okay.
Yeah, the ending was kind of like, but if the Jester kind of has the meaning that I think it does, then I understand the ending.
Yes.
And, if you feel the same way we do, then you'll connect it as well.
I honestly would like to have the writer and director on one of our interview shows because it'd be an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Because the writer, played by Michael Sheffield, also is the Jester himself.
Yes, he is.
And he's been connected to this since 2016 with the trilogy of films, as well as the director,
Colin Krawchuk.
So now it's time to go through the slasher tropes. Good slasher?
Yeah.
Yes. Strong final girl?
I'll give it to them. I mean, I think that the characters were really good and they didn't give up, so.
Yes. I actually would like to see more from everybody involved. Killbait friends?
Yeah.
Yes. Sadly.
Yeah.
Ahab, somebody who knows what the killer is and is hunting them? No.
No.
Party, sex, and drugs?
No, there's a little alcohol. That's about it.
Yeah, minor party.
Yeah, it was like a Halloween type thing.
I
so.
say this kind of, well, you have no sex, you have booze instead of drugs, and that sort of a party. Yeah, no check.
Yeah.
Bumbling law enforcement.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Fun, too.
They were fun.
Chase scenes, like Jason, it's slow and steady wins the race, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess, it depends on the movie, right? Because I don't think this called for like a chase scene. The way that he did it was good.
Yep, so I'll check it.
Yeah, me too.
Good kills?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Creative.
And
I like the magic being brought into it.
Yes, and at first you didn't. Like when you watched the trailer, like, oh, that looks stupid.
Yeah.
And now after seeing it, it won you over.
Yes, it did.
I've said this many times. What do you rate this one?
I'd watch it again.
I would watch it again too. Another one that I want to buy. I'm hoping that we see more from this character. I'm not gonna go out and find the original ones. They're probably not as good of quality as this film, but need to see more of it.
Yeah, and they are shorts, but it would kind of be cool to see because there is 1, 2, and 3, so it would kind of be cool to see. But then again, they could have just taken 1, 2, and 3 and just turned it into the whole feature length. So it could be that this is what we would get anyway if we saw the other 3.
Yep. The slasher renaissance continues, especially here at Nerdbox. But before we talk about that, don't forget it is In the Search of Darkness 4th edition that you get to be a part of horror history on and help our channel grow while contributing to the next part in the documentary series.
These are the times that try men's souls.
Police believe that O.J. Simpson is in that car.
Any requests?
Oh, hi there, Fright Fiend.
There's one near you.
Can you explain what internet is?
The In the Search of Darkness 80s trilogy is complete. But as we all know, horror never dies. The early 90s represented an exciting, challenging, and evolutionary period for horror filmmaking.
Showtime! Are you ready?
In Search of Darkness 1990 to 1994 will dive into this era and analysis, deconstruct, recontextualize, and reframe this decade in horror.
Through Nerdbox, through the end of 31 Days of Halloween, you will get 10% off of 3 packages by clicking on the link that is in the description. A digital copy, which includes your name in the credits, a copy of the film, and the soundtrack, plus a booklet. Then there is the standard Blu-ray box set, which adds to everything that we talked about with the digital copies, and you get the Blu-ray, 2 posters, a commemorative booklet, and a few more perks. And then finally, the deluxe box set adds a t-shirt.
Come get some.
Remember, time is running out. October 31st, it ends. Everything does ship in December, unless you get a digital copy, and that's available in November, so you get to see it before everybody else. Before we go, don't forget to
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yes, if you want to talk about any of these films in detail, especially what Jen was hinting at, shoot over to our Facebook page, shoot us a direct message, and we'll have a conversation that way. And until the next, see you.
Happy Halloween.